Okay, so preparations for the Kamala-Trump debate began on Saturday morning. It is now Monday early evening, like 4-ish or so, 5-ish, and they have 11-foot high or similar fencing around Franklin Square. This is a square that's a little bit of a distance from the Constitution Center. Can we go inside or outside? So they also have fencing here at the Federal Reserve, and I'm guessing the Franklin Mint as well. So all of this, you can't walk back there, I guess, so we'll walk over here. I can't believe they actually did Franklin Square as well. We'll walk along here. We are a couple blocks away, so where are we to think about this? I guess we're a block and a half. I guess 2 blocks away. We'll, guesstimate. You can still walk in Franklin Square, it appears, and I don't know if they'll close it off tomorrow before the debate, but Harris and Trump debating. Everything begins at 8. I think the formal debate starts at 9, and 8 o'clock would be any preliminary discussions in relation to the debate, like sort of commentary and so forth and so on. So here we go. This fencing also is going around WHYY, which would be here in NPR, National Public Radio. So this National Public Radio is maybe part of this section here at this end of the building and around the corner. They have fencing around the entryway to the Ben Franklin Bridge. So this is one way. I guess there are 2 ways to get onto the Franklin Bridge. I guess really 3. There's one on the other side, there's here, and then there's another street up there. So Ben Franklin Bridge heads on over to Camden, New Jersey. It's a walkable bridge. They have a walking path or similar. So that's Franklin Square over there. Entryway to the Ben Franklin Bridge. So, and then they have little fencing here. Then people are already set up over here with their TV stuff. Thank you. Hey, I can't believe this. How exciting, Here we go. I think we saw this guy on Saturday morning. I guess he is the head of this Channel 6 ABC trailer. David Meir of ABC, the broader network, the worldwide news and everything. He'll be here moderating, being the guy who asks the questions. But fencing here up to the Ben Franklin Bridge. Some cords here, tents. Wow. Hers potato chips. They have Hers potato chips. Make hers yours, forever good, and something flavor. Those are the taglines. Make hers yours was a tagline for Hers potato chips for many years. Lesbian events always used Hers potato chips. At least the events that I was aware of, because they knew, like, make hers yours. They blocked off. Okay, so I was able to kind of see back here before, but I didn't know there was a garage here technically. So this is the actual Constitution Center of Independence Mall. Before I was able to walk back here, and you could see we could still walk on this side. They just have a little fencing here, but big fencing over there. So, oh, he must work here and has the, all right, clearance to get in there. That's all the stuff back there for setting up and so forth and so on. I might even have to go across the street, and we'll have to walk back over. So fencing all going up to the Ben Franklin Bridge. Helicopter up there. I can't tell if it's a news one. We have news and also medical helicopters and occasionally police. Rotating around. It might be Fox News. Fox News' office is actually nearby, so it's like a block or 2 up from me. So we'll just come over here. You can walk over there. I could go back over. It can be intimidating when they have a lot of security people out and you're like, where can I walk? And you're afraid to overstep boundaries. It's always better to not push the limits, just to spare yourself any confrontations, any and all confrontations, especially when you're not really part of, you know, official media or anything. I've been confronted so many times in my life that usually for no reason at all, but so I just do this for free basically, so I wouldn't push it, yeah. But you can walk here, and we'll kind of do a look-see. So I lifted the camera, hopefully you can see a little bit in there. Channel 6 is up in there. They used Penske rental trucks, you know, someone for all the equipment to set up and stage this whole thing. It's a little dangerous. Here we have cobblestone and then these legs of the barricades. So I'm glad I came out here on Saturday to get a closer up look. There's a behind the scenes video where you can see, you know, people dragging out all their audio equipment and so forth and so on. Audio, visual, what have you, microphones, and so forth and so on. This is the Constitution Center. So I'm curious, can you even get near the Constitution Center right now? Or do they have it completely blocked off? It's gated here and locked. We'll see. Because in the past, like, trucks can drive up here and see how there's security is walking right there. Like, normally you can walk in front of the convention center and then you could walk back here. It looks like only personnel. I see signage for Civil War Reconstruction, so you can't see it through this lens, but the last poster says Civil War Reconstruction, 19th Amendment. The 19th Amendment was actually women's suffrage. Here's the United States Mint, or I call it the Franklin Mint. And 19th Amendment is about the women's right to vote. So I'm kind of curious. There have been different stages of women's suffrage, so I didn't tie it in with the Civil War, so now we got to look up that and figure out if I can tie that to that part in history. I didn't know that. So, right, and remember Kamala's parents are Indian and African American. I think her mom, is it her dad or her mom? I have to look again, but her mom or dad is Indian, and the other African American. I don't know if they're still living. I just saw a little clip really quick. So wow, they're getting, you know, they've got everyone out here, just lower barricades right around the Constitution Center itself. They have staging over here. Are they doing the debate outside or inside, or how is Channel 6 gonna moderate a little bit? I assume they'd be inside in the auditorium because they've held debates there before. Robert F. Kennedy was there fighting for the Commonwealth against someone who was free enterprise. I forget the name of that guy because that was so many years ago, but he played devil's advocate a lot on free enterprise. But amazing. So it's not going to be outdoors, right? So I'm kind of curious how this is all staged and everything. So this is actually Arch Street. I just came off a race. Race was behind the Constitution Center. So how about that?